Alright, before I started recording the video, I ran the conch under cold water to take out the lime juice and the sour orange juice from it. And I also cut it into thinner and smaller pieces while the camera was off. Alright? And I would advise you to do so, like in 1-inch pieces, like something like this, because it will make it easier to cook, faster to cook, and the seasoning will get into it much better. So now we've reached the point of seasoning the conch. Now there's two ways of doing this. Some people, what they do is they go directly in the pot and they put their seasoning in the pot, in the oil, and then they put the conch in there and stir it. But I'm going to do it differently. This is my little bocal. This is the seasoning I prepared from yesterday. This is going to last me over this is gonna last me, I would say, over a month or 2 months. Alright, so I keep it in the refrigerator. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab two spoons, and I'm going to work it in there. You may taste it as you go, not the conch milk because it's not cooked, but you could taste like the little juice on the side as you go along, so you know your marinade is perfect. It looks like I need a little bit more, but I don't want to overdo it. It's better to put less than more, and you add it as you go along. But yeah, from the look of it, it looks like I need a little bit more seasoning. So I'm gonna put all the ingredients, list all the ingredients up. Alright, now I'm going to let this marinate for say about an hour. You don't have to leave it for that long, or you don't even have to let it sit. You could just go ahead and start cooking it as you go along, but I'm gonna leave it for an hour. I have the time. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do now. I'm not even gonna put it in the refrigerator. Just gonna let it marinate so the seasoning to really get into it. And then after that, we're gonna start cooking it. Alright? Later. Alright, now we're going to do the fun part. Okay? So, this is my pressure cooker. I would advise using a pressure cooker, but if you don't have a pressure cooker, you could use anything else, any pot. Alright, so right now I'm going to add some oil. Got some canola oil. I usually use olive oil, but I just found out that for cooking, olive oil is not too good for cooking. depends on the type you're using, but based on Dr. Oz, using canola oil is healthier when you're cooking. So not too much oil. I don't like a lot of oil, so I'm just gonna put just a little bit of oil. A little bit of oil, and I'm gonna add my conch. I'm not even gonna let the oil get hot. I'm just gonna, for this video's sake, okay? I'm just gonna put it in here. Whoa, it's a lot. I didn't think it was gonna be so much. Alright, so I'm just going to be stirring it as I go along. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let I'm really going to let it marinate in here and let it boil before I cover it up. And then when it's done marinating, while it's cooking right here, I'm going to add tomato paste. Tomato paste. 2 teaspoons of tomato paste, Hunt's tomato paste, or any kind of tomato paste you want, and stir it up in there, and let it boil so the seasoning really could get inside of it. And after that, add 3 cups of water, 2 or 3 cups of water, so it could really boil for at least 45 minutes. You do not want it to be dry, and you do not want it to have a lot of water in it either when the end product is done. Alright, so I'll show you how it looks a little bit later on. Alright, thank you.